Obviously, we're going to talk about Let All Play, but what brought you here?
A Hungarian think tank invited me as a speaker on a panel in one of the side events. In addition, provided the opportunity to stay and attend the rest of the conference.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, how did you initiate your petition, Let All Play? And tell our readers and our viewers who might not be familiar with it. Tell them about it. And
so the main issue with the petition is a petition to FIFA, the international organizing body of soccer, for FIFA to enforce its own rules against political symbols on uniforms. And we also think that FIFA should ban political symbols from field equipment such as corner flags and the substitution board. How I got involved is I enjoy following women's soccer, which, as you know, is a big deal in the United States. And in May 2017, I saw a press release from the U.S. Soccer Federation announcing that they were going to place the LGBT rainbow on the Team USA uniform in June 2017 as part of Pride Month. And immediately I thought, but what if a player doesn't want to wear it? And indeed, that happened in June 2017. Christian Jaylene Hinkle declined an invitation to play on the national team, which is a big deal in a woman's career.
What happened to her subsequent to that?
So she didn't get to play because they wouldn't make an accommodation or an exception. And then 1 year later, in May 2018, she did an interview with a Christian TV station and explained that it was because of her Christian faith that she felt it wouldn't be appropriate for her to agree to wear this symbol. She has been harassed in her career, and even though she's one of the top midfield players in the field, she has not been called up since then, except for once to the national team. And when she did get called up in July 2018, within 24 hours, the social media outcry from LGBT supporters was so intense that the national soccer team within 24 hours caved and let her go.
Unbelievable.
My name is Jaylene Hinkle. I play for the North Carolina Courage, and I am a defender. I think my family has always kept me grounded, reminding me to always have fun. I think because this doesn't last forever, and the last thing you want to look back on is being like, man, I wish I would have done something different or kept playing longer. So I think they're heavily influencing that. And I also think my teammates, when you're in the off season, especially this year, getting back into preseason and being around everybody, it's like, man, I still love this and I want to be the best because they want to be the best. And when you have really successful years like last year, which was just blast, you're like, okay, like let's do that again, and we're still really good and we still love each other, and just that camaraderie on the field and off the field is really fun to be a part of. And like on paper I was doing really well, but like inside it's just like I'm kind of miserable right now. I mean, there was Saturdays where you'd go out and you would hang out with your friends and you're partying, and then I'm like, I have church tomorrow morning, and then I'm in church and I'm like, what did I just do Saturday night? Like, just those like wrestles of like, I want to fit in here, but I also want to fit in here, but where do I actually fit?
Then her lifelong dream came within reach. Her coach told her she had the talent to go pro, if she wanted.
I was like, well, yeah, I want to go to the next level. I feel like I've always wanted to go to the next level. It just always seemed like if that was an option, that I would want to do it.
After a successful senior year, Jaylene was called up into nationals and began playing for the Women's Professional League. Then in 2017, she was invited to play for America in 2 international friendlies games.
When you honestly take a second and like step back and almost have like that outer body experience of just, I'm being invited to play the game I love for my country. There's an emblem of the US flag on your chest. Like, that's huge.
Then, days before the event, It was announced that the team jersey was designed to honor the LGBT community. Jaylene again turned to God.
I just felt so convicted in my spirit that it wasn't my job to wear this jersey. And I gave myself 3 days to just seek and pray and determine what he was asking of me to do in this situation.
In the face of opposition and social media backlash, Jaylene withdrew from the games with the support of her teammates.
I'm essentially giving up the one dream little girls dream about their entire life, and I'm saying no to. It was very disappointing. And I think that's where the peace trumped the disappointment, because I knew in my spirit I was doing the right thing. I knew that I was being obedient. And like, just because you're obedient doesn't make it easy.
And also there's another case, a Croatian player, Josip Rokalo, who plays for the Bundesliga in Germany. He was called up with the honor to be the team captain at a game for VfL Wolfsburg. And it was at a time when Wolfsburg was having every team captain wear an LGBT rainbow armband. And he declined and said it was because of his Catholic faith. And he said if others want to lead their lives differently, they're free to, but I as a Catholic shouldn't be required to wear this symbol. And he was harassed on social media and pressured. And I decided that's not fair to the players. Players should not be required to wear a symbol they disagree with. I call the project Let All Play, because everybody should be allowed to play the sport. Nobody should have to pass a political test in order to play a sport.
Okay, so Jennifer, tell us now what is coming up with your petition and the initiative. There's something that's coming up in the Premier League, is that right?
The English Premier League, December 2nd through 8th this year, is yet again going to have an annual LGBT promotion week. And so broadcast on international TV in the games, you'll see LGBT rainbow on corner flags, on the substitution boards, on some players, on their shoelaces. The initiative sponsored by the UK group Stonewall is called Rainbow Laces Week. And so it's a chance to foster awareness and help players understand they have a right to say no. And then we'll be looking for an opportunity in 2020 to submit the petition to FIFA.
Okay, great. So people can get involved if they go to the Citizen Go website and look for the Let All Play petition.
And also at letallplay.org.
Okay.
On each page, there's a link to the Citizen Go petition.
Okay, very good. Well done with your work. We applaud you and thank you for your work. This is someone who saw something that was going on, which was patently wrong, discriminatory against people who didn't want to participate, and decided to do something about it. So thank you so much for your work.
Thanks for the opportunity to talk.